My enemies are many. My equals are none. In the shade of olive trees, they said Italy could never be conquered. In the land of pharaohs and kings, they said Egypt would never be humbled. In the land of forest and snow, they said Russia would never be tamed. Now they say nothing. They fear me, like a force of nature, a dealer in thunder and death. I am Lord John. I am Emperor.
The Emperor made his plans. Go north, destroy the British and the Prussians separately before they could meet. It would work. It had to work. The British made their stands on the Brussels road, Waterloo. French cannons and bayonets would carry the day. Then it began to rain. Napoleon had wanted dry ground. He could not maneuver his artillery in the mud. On that June morning, Napoleon spoke to us. This day will decide the destiny of Europe. This day is everything. If we lose, we have nothing. Once again, the cannons would speak.
Hello there everyone and welcome. So it's the 200-year anniversary of the Battle at Waterloo. And at first I didn't really think to do anything for this, but then I saw that Chadman had made a Napoleon Total War video playing the battle, and I thought that that would be rather fitting, so I'm going to do that as well. Although I, as you might imagine by the intro, am not going to be playing as England. Also, I'm not going to be having a mod on because, well, I didn't have one installed when I thought of it, and so I didn't go through the trouble of getting it. Also, the fact that I had to play through all these battles again to get to Waterloo so I would be able to play it. But yeah, I think that's about it. Let's go see if Napoleon has some stuff to say, and then we'll go in to try to win the battle at Waterloo.
I trust Grouchy to keep the Prussians on the run. Nay, he has forced the enemy to go north. We followed at their heels, and now there is this English general, this Wellington. They tell me he was good in Spain. Beaten men would say that. Is he as good as me? We shall see.
Yes, we shall. Let's go ahead and start this. So the biggest problem really with this map is you're not able to really outflank the British, which isn't really historical correct because there is like sort of walls here which you can't pass through on either side. Napoleon could have flanked. The thing was he wasn't able to because he knew the Prussian was going to come, and so he wanted to quickly destroy the British before that. So he had to move into the preset strong defenses of the British.
In my center, Saint currently lies in the hands of the ill-equipped Allied Dutch.
If you're Dutch, you ain't much.
This
now
is
a lot of Dutch people are going to
base
dislike this.
From which to mount an attack on the British.
But there were actually quite a few,
Wellington's main army, however,
almost the majority of troops were actually Allied troops on the field, even though the British like to take all the credit for the battle.
A strategic advantage over me, and I will need to take some care when ordering an attack there. I have sent Grouchy to pursue the Prussians. He must hound them. But will he send word? Grouchy, he tries my patience.
He sure tries our patience. So the way I usually go about this battle, or at least at this difficulty level, because it's really difficult since I'm playing on the highest difficulty level, I usually completely ignores all the farmhouses except La Haye Saint. That's the only house that I'm going to attack, or the only farmhouse. The other ones I'm just gonna ignore, just because the the enemy position is so strong there. And the artillery doesn't have a lot of say against the enemy, so what I'm going to do is I'm only gonna target the weaker cavalry units that are exposed, because I'm really gonna need that to execute part of my plan. So we start off by taking out these Jaegers that are shielding La Haye Saint. And we'll charge up with cavalry, we'll fire when we're really bloody close. And then we charge in. But since they're firing from the house, we can't let the cavalry won't actually be strong enough to take out these guys completely on their own. Plus they're getting shots coming from over here. Oh, what the heck? There's some interesting buggy thing happened just right now. Did I accidentally kill... what's this? I have never seen this before. Oh, we almost lost this unit because I was so surprised. If you can see it, the English are very confident in this time around. You know, the Total War AI acts strange sometimes, but this is really strange. They rearrange their troops. They charged out with a few. I like the fact that they've placed all the cavalry right there. Hopefully it makes it easier for me to kill them off. I think they're back to normal now. You saw all of them just fire across the field. Anyways, let's go back to organizing my plan, which is to strike at La Haye Saint with all my power. Ooh, there we go. That's a good hit. That's the kind of hits I want. To be able to cut down the cavalry, which that's going to be a very important part of my plan. To take out the English. Let's see here. So we're gonna have the Fusiliers. We're actually gonna need the Grenadiers, but they're being targeted by artillery now, so we don't want to bring them too close. Maybe I'll actually have the Young Guard instead act as the Grenadiers instead. What we'll do is I'll use canister from these guns to take out this unit. Once that is done, I will pin this one with the two Young Guard and they will fight in melee. While that is happening, the Fusiliers will run aside together with the artillery and Napoleon and cavalry. First I just need to be able to set this up correctly. We're not able to inflict as much damage as I thought right now. We'll keep this one firing on the horse, and then we'll have the bigger battery concentrate on this horse unit, which actually is in the open. I think we should be able, from this range, be able to spray them with canister. We're gonna take all the heavy cavalry as well, are gonna be part of this charge, and Napoleon's gonna be at the end. So the cavalry will charge up as well. Hopefully I'll be able to bring them around so they don't snag on this thing and get killed and get around. The reason why I need to kill off the enemy cavalry is because the enemy cavalry is going to turn up and they're going to come in here, and that's going to be too much for all my troops if all that enemy cavalry comes in. So I want to kill off as many of them as possible before we actually go in. This one's not going to go in. This one is just here in case someone advanced too close over here. I'll actually move the grenadiers up a bit. Let's put this one target a bit more, get a bit better targeting right there. Should be able to kill this unit off. This is vital if I want to charge through here, that we don't have this flank fire, because then we're gonna lose too many men and we're gonna fail the attack. They're not really having a... It's pretty hard though to sort of fire a bullet, fire a cannonball to hit these guys, because you have to get over that hill there and then fall down and then bounce.
Hold steady, damn you!
Let's see. Looks like it's more flatter here, so if I can get it to bounce, if I can get the shot to come here, bounce, and then go through. We're really giving it to this unit. There are not a lot of them, these guys left, so we should be able to execute my charge pretty darn soon. But even if we're able to kill this one off, I still want to kill off quite a lot more cavalry, because we still have these two and there's still a decent amount of men. But once I'm actually done with taking this one out, I can redirect this one, because it's a pretty good area here to fire round shot and hit that unit, and then I can concentrate all the battery up here to take these guys out. They're down to 26 here. That's probably good enough for that. So what we can do is we can take this one now, fire over there. Want to get them down to at least 30, so half. What I can do is I can actually sacrifice, let's see, sacrifice this unit. We can bring this one forward, we can move up, fire on these guys, and then retreat and hopefully drag these guys back and into the fire of the grenadiers. How about you target these guys now? And there we go, just sort of like I planned it. We had to sacrifice that unit. Can't believe they actually made it through. But there we go, now those guys are done for. Still want to see a lot more deaths over there. But it's time, I think, to execute this plan. And to charge up. Let's move the grenadiers as well. The thing is, we don't actually need the troops over there. So we can move everyone over here because we're gonna concentrate everything here anyways. We only have 2 cannons left here. I'm gonna see if I can get the cavalry, possibly get them through first. And then get the troops in. So I can concentrate on getting the cavalry through properly. And then we need Napoleon close by to support. Because the main point now of the heavy cavalry, since I wasn't able to take out the horsemen, are gonna just bypass this. And here they come. So they're gonna bypass. And then they're gonna turn to go for Uxbridge. Now we need the Fusiliers. And we're gonna get the cannons up and around, and we're gonna have Napoleon come up here as well. And the Grenadiers. Without the support of Napoleon, the troops won't be able to stand against the English because of how the since it's on hard, it's sort of rigged in the English favor, more so than just the sort of historical terrain. Grenadiers, charge in. Save the cannons and save Napoleon. Interesting square formation to form right here. Boom, cavalry was done for. Now get into line quickly. You get those cannons up there. You can see the English are still standing against all of these troops trying to get through. Time to move up the rest. Old Guard and the light cavalry. These guys just fire whatever you see fit. on, send these bastards up. It sure is, Sarge! Or don't you... Are you gonna fire into there? Are you crazy? Target that cavalry unit. Oh, the Prussians have turned up. Prussians are here. Ooh, we lost so many men. The thing now is we're never going to have the enemy actually surrender these houses. These two, not so much problem. This one, a foot guard inside there, that's going to be a problem. And so the only way we're going to be able to get through is actually if we kill Wellington. Because once we kill Wellington, the enemy troops are going to run all over the place. We're going to have these guys. As soon as the foot guard, they're actually going to, I think, just run straight out. So they're going to occupy that house. I think we might want to push forward a bit here as well. Actually, my plan is not going that well. We're not able to hit him. Maybe we can hit over there. See if we can rattle the enemy into engaging us. Actually march these guys up, see if we can get going some flank fire over there. Actually, I'm thinking moving these guys forward. You can see about getting some canister position set up somewhere.
Compagnie en ligne, préparez-vous. Ordre de groupe. Ordre de groupe. Marchez. État-major des généraux, à vos ordres. Artillerie légère à cheval.
Right over there should be a pretty good spot. And we also have a good shot from up here down on Wellington. These guys firing straight into the hillside. Need to move these actually forward a bit. Oh, form square. Oh, they're charging out. Hold guard. Ah shit, man, no, my cannons! No! Get my cannons out of there. Ah shit, unprepared square. Square! The English are charging. Get the light cavalry around, and we need them to hit the light infantry. Otherwise they're gonna just cut my men to pieces with their superior firepower. Duke of Wellington was cut down as he charged into this square. Oh, they broke that unit. Watch out for that cavalry. Lancers, I want you to hit. I want them to hit that unit, but they're not able to right now. Fall back. We want to move up and hit these guys in the back quickly as possible. They're inflicting too much damage on us. Looks like we're breaking them up. Yes, very good. Carry on. Ooh, we're sending most of the British off now. Once they lost Wellington, it was all over for them. Now we are in a position where we have the hill, and the Prussians actually gonna have to attack us. Yeah, save my cannons. No, I didn't. The question now is if we're gonna actually need them now when we have these strong positions. We're gonna just make sure that we take out the enemy cannons.
État-major des généraux, monsieur. Monsieur.
Boom. British artillery goes to hell. We can charge through and get the Prussian before the enemy lancers turn around. Ah, shit. Dragoons. Ready, form square, damn it. Form square. Oh, Napoleon went into that battle. Oops. Get out. My lancers made the job, so we don't have any cannons, but they don't have any cannons either. The upside now is the fact that we have the control of the farmhouses. Oh, they actually saved the cannon. 13 men left there. Damn it. Let's go over and check. They won't be able to move them though, and that's a pretty bad position to fire cannon from. Although I'm looking at this and it looks as though we're running out, quite a few units are running out of bullets. The Prussians are coming in closer. And they're coming straight towards here, so we're gonna move the old guard up there. And we're gonna concentrate our defense up here.
Oui, monsieur.
I can't believe these bloody Landwehr is still standing. There's still a lot of Prussians coming. I want to have my back secure. All the really small units should be sent into the farmhouse. And then the bigger ones will keep on the outside to help flank. Here is where it comes down. We're gonna hold this farmhouse and destroy the Prussians. Oh, these guys are out of ammo. And these guys as well. Well, they can throw grenades. Let's throw grenades, and then we can charge down.
Infanterie, au rapport. Infanterie, au rapport.
Throw grenades!
Oui, monsieur. Apportez de tir. Prête, monsieur. Oui, monsieur.
Oh, don't. Well, don't then. Charge instead.
Ligne prête, monsieur. Oui, monsieur.
Okay, we need to switch position in there. Up, and into the flank. No, inside, you bastards. This unit can actually charge out there. Continue the charge! Come on, old guard. Boom. When Blucher was killed, that cavalry charge is gonna not go well for us though. But we still have this unit inside here.
Prêt à se battre à votre commandement.
Charge out!
Prêt à se battre à votre commandement. Infanterie d'élite. Apportez de tir et en bon ordre, sergent, s'il vous plaît. Feu!
Is that what you do when you go into fire position? Oh, they want so they can fire overhead.
Grenadier, tenez-vous prêt.
Let's see if we can't actually get some bloody grenades thrown this time. Ah, they don't want to. And boom! Sent the enemy off. It's a hard-won battle, but a battle won.
A great victory. What man dare deny that this is a triumph of arms unmatched in our people's history?
Close victory. Yeah, it was a damned close victory. Most kills goes to Old Guard, a few Fusiliers, this horse artillery, Grenadiers. See, I can't see the enemy. Oh, Napoleon killed 5 people apparently. How few the heavy cavalry did. Michelnay and D'Erlon killed 21 together, and they had 120 men. This unit of cuirassiers was the only one to actually do any damage. Jesus Christ. Anyway, this was the Battle of Waterloo. I hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you for the next one. Bye.
Waterloo. By nightfall, the only English men on the field were dead, dying, or captive. France was safe. The Emperor was triumphant. This was his greatest victory. I do not think France will see his like again. I pray that it is never necessary. Glory like that can only be survived once. Some men live and die in the shade of their olive trees. Some men change the world.
C'est là mon vrai titre de gloire. Celui qui vivra éternellement.